Yep, sleeping. Something he's good at. Sitting here all day. The cat was on my lap most of the day, so I couldn't get a whole lot done. These are Spencer's pants. He has a little room upstairs. It's a castle room. It's shaped like a castle, has another level and a ramp to get up. And on the ramp are these non-slip sandpapery type strips. Well, he climbed up there and then he slid down like a slide 2 or 3 times and tore open the butt of these pants. So I'm going to repair them. Then I was hand basting this. I'm going to make a purse. And then over there is a baby doll. Behind the coffee cup, it's a little baby doll. I thought I'd make a couple little things for that baby doll, like some diapers, maybe a couple clothes. Because when the real baby comes, then Spencer can change the diaper on his baby. It's a little baby boy doll. Anatomically correct. And I don't know if it has a name or not. But I took this thing I made for his locks outside. I didn't know he was out there. He came running over to me, Nana, Nana, Nana. So I put the thing for his locks down on the table. And then I did poop patrol. And he wanted to help me, so he comes following me around. Picked up the dog poop. And then he wanted to hang out with me. He wanted to play with me. Well, yeah, I'm fun because I'm goofy looking. And I'm constantly entertaining him. I'm not sitting on my phone. I'm constantly entertaining him. It's different, I'm different. And then finally got time, it was getting chilly, and he was going to go in to eat. He didn't want to put his jacket on to stay outside. And I said, look, Spence, you need your jacket on if you're going to stay outside. So he was outside for a little bit, and it was time to eat. And Brian said, time to go eat. And he goes, no, no. I said, no, it's time to eat, Spencer. I said, I'll see you later. Okay. And he waved goodbye to me, blew me a kiss. And Brian says, why don't you give her a hug? So I said, abbraccio, which is Italian for hug. I don't know what it is in Spanish. But baci is kiss. Abbraccio is kiss. And but in Spanish it's basi, not baci. So we were hugging it, and I said, basi? And he kissed me on the cheek. And then I handed him off to Dad, and I said, basi papa. And he kissed Brian on the cheek. And I said, see you later, and I came back in here. As I was coming back in, Brian stopped me, because he put Spencer in, and I don't know, had him busy, and he says, oh, Mom, by the way, Ashley's home tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I know. He says, if they're outside, I don't want you to be outside. She wants to spend time with him. I said, okay, that's fine, that's cool. She feels as though I'm taking over, and I don't want to, and I don't mean to. And I didn't mean to do anything out there today. Except he happened to be there, and he happened to come running. And anyway, this is as far as I got on my phone camera because it only has a very small amount of space on it until I can relieve it of video. I stopped by to get my medicine today at Walgreens, my blood pressure medicine, and I think that was it. Oh, my nasal spray and my blood pressure medicine. And some Goma pile medicine. Goma, get off my ass, pile. Yep, painful as hell. Developed this week. It's a pain in the ass for sure, for literally sure. Then I went over to the grocery store to get another pie shell and some whipping cream so that I could make another chocolate eggnog pie because I had enough eggnog left. While I got over to the store, I saw a penny on the ground and I picked it up. And I saw another one and I picked it up. And this lady comes up to me. She roots in her pocket and pulls out 15 cents. And I said, "Oh, I'm not homeless. No. And she says, "Oh." She says, "Well, I got this at the gas station. People just drop their money and they don't care. They just drop their money." I said, "I know." I said, "A penny is nothing to some people, but enough pennies is bigger money." So we started talking a little bit, and she says, "You know, Lakshmi is shining on you. Good luck on you for picking up the penny. Lakshmi doesn't like it when people are wasting and being, silly with money." And I'm thinking, Lakshmi, well, she looked Indian, she sounded Indian, so I said, "Did you have a good Diwali?" That was Hindu religion holiday. "Oh, no, I'm not Hindu." She goes, "I was born in India. I had an English nanny. She used to take me to Christian church, blah, blah, blah. But I'm Zoroastrian." And I said, "Really?" And she says, "You know Zoroastrian?" I said, "Yeah." "You heard of it?" "Oh," I said, "Yeah." And she puts her arms out wide, and she goes, "Hug?" And I said, "Oh, definitely." And we hugged each other, and it felt so good. She says, I never meet people that know my religion. And when they do, they must have a big hug." I said, "You've made my day." Yeah. Kind of went downhill from there, but nice lady. So I watched some videos on Zoroastrianism. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of bumming. Brian says, "You need to get a hobby." In other words, you need to find some friends. You need to do this and you need to that. He was glad I met somebody, people that do theater, but it's just not the same, and they're not really, it's different. It's not theater, it's improv, and it's just not the same. And you have to travel farther, and you have to pay money, and it's just, I don't know. Just kind of bumming out, crying a little bit. Once in a while I come upon people that I know their language. At the Christmas program, the Montessori Christmas program, there was a fellow with an Italian accent. And I spoke to him in Italian, and he was all happy. And then, what was the other? Oh, in my dream last night, my female Italian teacher, Giovanna, I had a dream of talking next to her and saying, "Well, say hi to your mom and dad." And she said my mom passed away. And I started crying. And crying. And then her dad, we walked in, there was her father. And I cried, and I said, I introduced myself in Italian and said, "I'm sorry," etc., etc. And he smiled and gave the 3 cheek kiss thing, and I woke up. And then today I saw those series of numbers again, like 3:33 in the afternoon. So there's got to be some kind of message going on. I don't know. I don't want to spend New Year's alone, because I'm superstitious, and that means you'll be alone the rest of the year. I mean, I have my kitty. Maybe I'll go live on YouTube for anybody that wants to spend New Year's. That might be something to do. I've never gone live, so maybe I'll do it. Tomorrow will be more sewing and stuff, and I'm sure I'll have sewing in my vlog. Yeah. I'm sorry. 7:45 now. I'll let you go. Thank God for that. Upward and onward.